Friday the 19th of March and welcome back. It's looking a bit grey, windy, not all that inspiring out there today. I've not been out. I've only just got dressed. I've just put on a clean pair of yoga pants because I've been wearing jeans for months and months and months. Suddenly thought, oh, yoga leggings, I can wear those. So that's what I've been wearing for the last week. So yeah, Jenny's not that impressed. She's turned her back on me. She's like, we're not going out today, but we will. We'll go out later. What have I done this morning? I didn't end up looking at the auction viewings, listings yesterday, so I did that this morning. I've done Facebook posts and Instagram and Twitter. I don't know, I go through waves. Like certain times I put posts on Facebook and that, and I get a lot of response and a lot of likes and shares and stuff, and then other days I put things on and nobody seems to even respond, and I wonder whether it's to do with those algorithms. I don't know if nobody's seeing it, but yeah, and I'm not getting much in the way of contact from locals or anything like that. I don't know, maybe they've forgotten about me, or maybe they're just waiting until we can open before coming to buy stuff. I'm hoping that's the case. So what are my plans today? I need to send off my niece's present and her little Easter treats for her and her sister. I should do some stuff in the shop. I know once I get stuck into it, I'll be fine. It's just getting down there and getting motivated, because it still has a bit of a negative vibe for me at the moment. So yeah, I don't really know. This is my life at the moment. Quite liking my hair this morning. This is literally washed it twice and conditioned it a bit, and then towel dried. Nothing else. No products, no hair drying, no techniques. Yeah, quite like it really, apart from the roots. What should we talk about? Intuitive eating, should we talk about that for 5 minutes? I've been trying to listen to my body. So for instance, when I get up in the morning, instead of just getting my breakfast straight away, which I would do normally, I think, am I hungry yet? Have a glass of water, think about it, and maybe an hour later have my breakfast. So that's a start, isn't it? And then I'm trying to eat slower because I eat really fast. So I'm trying to eat slowly, put my fork down in between. Not always very successful at that, but I'm trying. And also the barrier I need to sort out in my head is not clearing my plate. I always feel like it's bad manners, even though I've cooked it and I've prepared it, so it's only me that could be offended. But I don't like to leave food on my plate, so I need to get over that barrier. Even if I just start by leaving just a little bit on the side of the plate rather than, half a plate full of food. But it's like a mental thing, isn't it? I just hate waste, so that's something I need to work on. I think it's going to be a real uphill struggle, to be honest. The idea is you have to give up. I was watching something yesterday and she said you should write down all the diet rules that you live by. So for instance, for me that would be not eating after 7 o'clock at night, avoiding too carby foods like pasta and bread. I suppose yeah, for me it's more carbs and sugars mine are stuck to, so not having sugary stuff in the morning. But so they say that you should write down all these rules and reject them and do what you feel your body needs. But I feel if my body craves sugar in the morning and I have something high carb sugar for breakfast, by 10 o'clock I'm going to be shaking and hungry again. So it's not going to work if I'm at work. I can't deal with being shaky and hungry. So I've got to feed myself food that's going to last and work for me. You know, that's something I learned a long time ago, that I can't eat sugary stuff for breakfast. But I am trying to relax about it all. So last night, you see, so last night for dinner we had meatballs, and I did them in like a tomato sauce, but we'd had pasta the night before, so I didn't do pasta. I just did some little potatoes in the air fryer, like little cubes with paprika and onion powder and salt and pepper and a bit of garlic powder and garlic salt and stuff like that, and did them in the air fryer. And I gave myself some and then I had mainly veg and piled the meatballs on top, and it was really nice. I enjoyed it and I felt full and I didn't need anything else. And then about 9 o'clock I thought, oh, I just feel a bit hungry, so I had a bowl of Cheerios at like 9 o'clock, which breaks one of my rules, doesn't it? Because one of my rules is don't eat after 7. So I don't know, I'm very confused by the whole thing, but I'm going to persevere because I don't want to be stuck in a diet downward spiral either. So, and also we should really just embrace our bodies and be grateful for what they do for us, shouldn't we? I mean, my body is amazing and I don't mean it looks amazing. What I mean is my body produced 3 perfect human beings. They are intelligent, they are gorgeous, obviously, in my eyes, but they have empathy and they have motivation and, you know, everything that I would want my children to be, my children are. And my body made those 3 human beings, and so I am so eternally grateful to my body for that. It also, you know, I can walk, both my arms and hands work. My brain's a little bit, you know, questionable. I can hear, I can see somewhat. I can taste, I can smell. You know, all those things I should be really, really grateful for, and stop worrying about the superficial things. So that's really where I want to be. I want to be free of it. I told this story to my friend Bex on the phone the other day, and I said, a few years ago, it was a really sunny hot day and we don't have a garden, so if we want to go out we have to drive out somewhere, and I just wanted to be in the sun because I absolutely love the sun. I'm a bit of a sun worshipper, and I wanted to go to the beach, so I drove to the beach and I had my bikini on, but I had a dress on over the top. And then I got to the beach and I got down on my towel and all like that, and I'm sitting there like this, and I thought, oh, I'll take my dress off, and I took my dress off and I'm sat there really self-conscious, you know, trying for nobody to see me, but really wanting to just enjoy the sun on my skin. And I saw a lady across the beach, stood really proud. She must have been about in her 50s, I guess, and she was a biggish lady, you know, but she didn't care. She had her hands on her hips, she was stood up straight, and she was enjoying her day on the beach. Her and her husband at a barbecue, and they were having fun. I think they had like kids or grandkids with them as well, but she was totally oblivious to everybody else. And I just thought, I want to be as confident as that. I want to be able to stand up straight and not care what anybody thinks I look like. And I always thought in the past that if I lost weight and if I got this figure that I was happy with, that I'd be able to do that, but it's not how it works, because the confidence comes from up here and not from down here. So I'm on a mission to get there. Okay, I've made a decision. Don't laugh. It happens occasionally. I'm not going to vlog today because I know that I'll have nothing to say, so it'll get very, very dull very, very quickly. I'm really interested in all your thoughts on the intuitive eating. You know, if any of you have tried it, lived by it. I know that studies show that men are much better at it than women. I think they say it's because they are not bombarded as much as we are with the diet culture, or not affected by the diet culture. But yeah, any tips would be great. But I'd be really interested in what your thoughts are, or whether you think it's a waste of time and I should be going back to my low carb and doing all that. Or should we just forget about diets altogether and just eat all the time and not worry about what we look like? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments. If you're new here, please do like, subscribe and all that jazz. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.